Hello students, in continuation with the chapter exponents, we will solve few more sums using different methods and different laws of exponents. So we will start with few sums. Here 32 to the power of minus 2 by 5 divided by 125 to the power of minus 2 by 3. You know 32 can be expressed as 2 to the power of 5 to the power minus 2 by 5, and 125 can be represented as 5 cube to the power of minus 2 by 3. Here 5 and 5 gets cancelled, 3 and 3 gets cancelled, which will give you 2 to the power of minus 2 divided by 5 to the power of minus 2. So this can also be expressed as 2 to the power of minus 2 upon 5 to the power of minus 2, because here it is division. Now in order to change the negative power to the positive power, we will take the reciprocal. So it will become 5 square by 2 square. When you change the fraction into the reciprocal, the negative power changes to positive power. So this becomes 25 by 4 or 6 1 by 4. Now next one, if 2160 is equal to 2 to the power of A into 3 to the power of B into 5 to the power of C, you have to find the value of A, B and C. And again you have to find the value of 3 to the power of A into 2 to the power of minus B into 5 to the power of minus C. Now 2160, you can write it in the form of their prime factors by prime factorization. So you factorize 2160, so this becomes 1080. Further you factorize by 2, you get 540, and this is 227 and 0. Then again 13 2s are 26, 135. When you do the prime factorization, make sure that you use only the prime numbers. So this becomes 3 and 45, which can be further factorized, 15, and this is 3 and this is 5. Okay, so when you express 2160, you express in terms of 2, 3 and 5. So here you will get 2 to the power of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 to the power of 3 into 5 to the power of 1. So when you compare this with your question, that is 2160, 2 to the power of A into 3 to the power of 5 to the power of C, you get the value of A as 4, B as 3 and C is equal to 1. After finding the value of A, B and C, you have to find the value of given expression, that is 3 to the power of A into 2 to the power of minus B into 5 to the power of minus C. So this will become 3 to the power of 4 into 2 to the power of minus 3 into 5 to the power of minus 1. This 3 to the power of 4 is 81. You have to change the negative power into positive power by bringing it to in denominator, and this will become 1 by 5. So your final answer will be 81 into 1 by 8 into 1 by 5. So this is 81 by 40. Make sure you use the prime numbers for doing prime factorization. Moving on to the next sum, simplify 8 to the power of 3a into 2 to the power of 5 into 2 to the power of 2a upon 4 into 2 to the power of 11a into 2 to the power of minus 2a. So this will become 8. 8 can be expressed as 2 cube to the power of 3a into 2 to the power of 5 into 2 to the power of 2a. Here you will be representing all the numbers in terms of 2. 4 can be written as 2 square into 2 to the power of 11a into 2 to the power of minus 2a. So you get 2 to the power of 9a into 2 to the power of 5 into 2 to the power of 2a upon 2 to the power of 2 into 2 to the power of 11a into 2 to the power of minus 2a. Here you can use the product law, that is a to the power into a to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. So this becomes 2 to the power of 9a plus 5 plus 2a upon 2 to the power of 2 plus 11a minus 2a. So you get 2 to the power of 11a plus 5. 9a plus 2a is 11a, and here you get 2 plus 9a. Now here we will use the quotient law. So 11a plus 5, you bring this power up, so it will become negative sign. So this is 2 to the power of 11a plus 5 minus 2 minus 9a. So here you get 11a minus 9a is 2a, and this is 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So here we are using both product law as well as quotient law. Now next, x to the power of a by x to the power of b, a square plus ab plus b square, x to the power of b by x to the power of c, b square plus bc plus c square, x to the power of c by x to the power of a, the whole power c square plus ca plus a square. Now here you will bring this x to the power of b to the numerator. It will become x to the power of a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square, and the second term becomes x to the power of b minus c, b square plus bc plus c square, and the third one becomes x to the power of c minus a, c square plus ca plus a square. Now in factorization chapter you have learnt a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b of a square plus ab plus b square. Now this identity you will be using here. In place of a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square, we replace it by x to the power of a cube minus b cube. Similarly, the second term will be replaced by x to the power of b cube minus c cube, and the third term will become c cube minus a cube. This will give you x to the power of a cube minus b cube plus b cube minus c cube plus c cube minus a cube. You are applying the product law. When the base is same, you can add up the powers. So you get x to the power of 0 by cancelling a cube, b cube and c cube. You get x to the power of 0, which is equal to 1. Now a similar sum, but here you will be applying a different identity. So here you get x to the power of a by x to the power of minus b. So when you bring this minus b to the numerator, it becomes x to the power of a plus b, a square minus ab plus b square, and the second term becomes x to the power of b plus c, b square minus bc plus c square, and x to the power of c plus a, c square minus ca plus a square. Now factorization, that is the identity which you learnt in factorization. A cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b of a square minus ab plus b square. You will apply this identity in the above sum and you will get, in place of a plus b, a square minus ab plus b square, you will replace a cube plus b cube, and x to the power of b cube plus c cube, x to the power of c cube plus a cube. By applying product law, you get a cube, x to the power of a cube plus b cube plus c cube plus c cube plus a cube, which is equal to x to the power of 2a cube plus 2b cube plus 2c cube, which is equal to x to the power of 2 of a cube plus b cube plus c cube. So this is the way you do the sums using the concept of product law and quotient law. Now we will move on to the next concept of this chapter, to solve the exponential equations. Now here I will take one example. 9 into 3 to the power of x and is equal to 27 to the power of 2x minus 5. Now in place of 9 we can write it as 3 square into 3 to the power of x. In this whole equation we are supposed to find the value of x. Now 27 can be represented as 3 cube to the power of 2x minus 5. Now applying product law on the left hand side, you get 3 to the power of 2 plus x, and applying the power law you get 3 to the power of 3 of 2x minus 5. Now the most important thing while solving the exponential equation is, when the base is same, the power will also become equal. So here 3 and 3, the bases are equal, so it becomes 2 plus x is equal to 3 of 2x minus 5. Now this becomes 2 plus x is equal to 6x minus 15. 2 plus 15 is equal to 6x minus x, 17, and this will become 5x. So x is equal to 17 by 5, or you can write 3 2 by 5. So the most important thing here you learn is, when the bases are same, the products will become equal. Now few more examples of exponential equations. 2 to the power of 5x minus 1 equal to 4 into 2 to the power of 3x plus 1. 2 to the power of 5x minus 1 is equal to 4 can be written as 2 square into 2 to the power of 3x plus 1. 2 to the power of 5x minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power of 2 plus 3x plus 1, applying product law. So you get 5x minus 1 is equal to 2 plus 3x plus 1. When the base is same, products are equal. So you get 5x minus 1 is equal to 3 plus 3x, or 5x minus 3x is equal to 4. 3 plus 1, 4. So you get 2x is equal to 4, or x is equal to 2. Now moving on to the next sum. 49 to the power of x plus 4, 7 square into 343 to the power of x plus 1. Again you can represent 49 and 343 in terms of 7 power. 49 can be expressed as 7 square to the power of x plus 4 is equal to 7 square into 343. We have already learned 343 can be represented as 7 cube to the power of x plus 1. Now 7 to the power of x plus 4 is equal to 7 square into 7 cube of x plus 1. So 7 to the power of 2x plus 8 is equal to 7 square into 7 of 3x plus 3. 3 into x, 3x, 3 into 1, 3. So 7 to the power of 2x plus 8 is equal to 7 to the power of 2 plus 3x plus 3, applying the product law. Now the base is same, so product will be equal. 2x plus 8 is equal to 2 plus 3x plus 3. 2x plus 8 equal to 3x plus 5. So you get 8 minus 5 is equal to 3x minus 2x. Transposing 2x to the right hand side and 5 to the left hand side. So 8 minus 5 is equal to 3 and x is equal to 3. This is your answer, final answer. Now few more sums. Find x if 4 to the power of 2x is equal to 1 by 32. Now here 4 can be expressed in terms of 2. Similarly 32 can also be expressed in terms of 2. 4 is 2 square to the power of 2x is equal to 32 can be written as 2 to the power of 5. So you get 2 to the power of 4x is equal to 2 to the power of minus 5. That is, bringing this 2 to the power of 5 to the numerator, the power changes to negative. Now when the base is same, the power is equal. So 4x is equal to minus 5 or x is equal to minus 5 by 4. Next, square root of 2 to the power of x plus 3 is equal to 16. Now you know whenever there is a square root, the power is half. So the square root can be changed as half of x plus 3 is equal to, now 16 can be expressed in terms of 2 as 2 to the power of 4. Again, if you observe, the base is same, so power will be equal. Half of x plus 3 is equal to 4. So doing cross multiplication, you get x plus 3 is equal to 4 into 2, or x plus 3 is equal to 8, x is equal to 5. Now one cube root sum. Here you have cube root of 2 by 3 to the power of x minus 1 is equal to 27 by 8. Now whenever you have a cube root, the power is 1 by 3. So this will become 2 by 3 to the power of 1 by 3 of x minus 1. Similarly, you can express 27 and 8 in the form of cube. This will become 3 by 2 the whole cube. 3 cube is 27, 2 cube is 8. Now this will become 2 by 3 of 1 by 3 to the power of 1 by 3 of x minus 1 is equal to 2 by 3 to the power of minus 3. Here I am representing 3 by 2 as 2 by 3, and in the whole process the sign of the power changes. So if you observe here, now the base is same, so automatically the power becomes equal to each other. So 1 by 3 of x minus 1 is equal to minus 3. Doing cross multiplication, you get x minus 1 is equal to minus 9, or x is equal to minus 9 plus 1, which is equal to minus 8. Now next sum, 4 to the power of x minus 2 minus 2 to the power of x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now a sum of different type. Here 4 to the power of x minus 2 is equal to 2 to the power of x plus 1. I am transposing 2 to the power of x plus 1 on the right hand side. So this minus will become here plus. Now 4 can be expressed as 2 square of x minus 2 is equal to 2 to the power of x plus 1. So 2 to the power of 2 of x minus 2 is equal to 2 to the power of x plus 1. Again the base is same, so the power will be equal to each other. 2 of x minus 2 is equal to x plus 1, which is 2x minus 4 is equal to x plus 1. 2x minus x is equal to 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. So x is equal to 5. This is a new concept, how to solve the exponential equation. Children, you can make a note of assignment and try to do this sum. Thank you.